Guys, ammunition for this video has been provided by Browne Works, Inc., manufacturer of fine custom handgun grips. If you guys are looking for very unique, very customized handgun grips for your favorite handgun, contact Mark at Browne Works, Inc., link in the description below, and create something beautiful for your favorite handgun. And don't forget to tell them Wyoming Gun Project sent you. Okay, folks, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to take a look at a retro Taurus revolver. This is the Taurus Model 431, chambered in 44 Special. Yeah, I've been on a 44 Special kick. I think 44 Special is freaking awesome, dude. I think 44 Magnum in these size guns is just ridiculous. I know, buy the 44 Magnum and then you could shoot specials in them. Yes, I know. But these are kind of really cool, man. Just if you're just going to carry and shoot 44 Special anyway, might as well get these. And, you know, revolvers like this, not that this one can take a lot of abuse, but you can ramp up 44 Special pretty good. So as you can see, this is a really old school Taurus when they used to basically just make copies of other manufacturers' guns. They used to copy Smith & Wesson revolvers, and the first handguns being imported to the States were Beretta clones. And best I can tell on the serial number lookup on this gun, it was made right around January of 91 or 92. So beginning of 91, 92 is when they made this gun and imported it into the US. And obviously they don't make these anymore. And this was a bygone era Taurus when they used to make really nice firearms. I mean, honestly, take off the Taurus, all this kind of stuff. You could probably pass this as a Smith. It's that good. So let's just kind of go over, you know, an overview of the revolver and then get it out on the range for the live fire portion and just see how it shoots. So as you can see, again, 3-inch barrel, full length underlug, very low fixed front sight. So it's got low profile sights for carry. It's got a gutter rear sight. So there ain't no adjusting. You just kind of point it and you shoot. As you can see, it is in stainless steel. It does hold 5 rounds of 44 Special. And guys, if you think that 240 grains of 44 Special, 240 grain Elmer Keith 44 Special bullet doing mid 700s is something to laugh at, listen, 44 Special, well, a 240 grain 44 Special load will take care of anything you need to walking around on 2 legs in the United States. Is it a bear gun? No, of course not. But if you're using this for self-defense, fret not. I believe the 44 Special is sufficient to handle that issue. Again, this is pretty much a Smith & Wesson copy. Even the cylinder release looks exactly like when you push forward to release the cylinder. You do get 5 rounds. You can spin it, the ejector rod, and it will turn the cylinder just like a Smith. Now, I will say certain things about this particular gun. Of course, they don't make this anymore. This is over, what is this? If it was brought in 91, what's that, 92, 33-year-old gun? So they haven't brought this in for a long time, so I got it off of Gun Broker. And as you can see, it came with the old wood grips. And I had seen this before. Taurus will do this a lot. They have mismatched. One piece is darker than the other one, so you get kind of a light panel there and a darker panel there. They didn't really care too much about that back then. As you can see, it doesn't have a Hillary hole like a Smith, which they never did. When Taurus went and did that crap, they were putting it right back here on the hammer. You would raise it up and it would block the hammer from coming back. So they have since gotten rid of that. But this was before they instituted that. Then they had it for a lot of years and then they took it off. single double action, of course. It's not much to go over that other than it's, you know, your standard revolver chambered in 44 special, but you only get 5 shots. But that's really all you need, man, a 44 special if you're carrying a revolver. A couple things about this gun. This ejector rod, now I was able to bend it back in, but it is bent a little bit. I don't know if you could see it. Let's see if we can get it on camera to kind of come through. Yeah, you see how it's like oblong or something. See that? It's like, let me see if I can turn it. You can see it there. Yeah, see, it's kind of bent. It was bent a little bit worse than that. I was able to kind of straighten it out, but it's not perfect. So I need to either get a replacement or figure out how to straighten that bad boy out a little bit more. It works just fine, though. I have shot this, and it works fine. But that's a little bit concerning. I would like that repaired. So you know what? Let's get a weight, and then let's get a trigger pull, and then let's take it out on the range and see how it shoots, man. All right. See how much this bad boy weighs. 33.36 ounces. All right. Now the trigger pull. Let's try the double action first. Oofta. 13.34. That's kind of a heavy one. 10.58. 10.1010. That 13 might have been a little bit high. Let me try that again. I'm trying to get it every 9.98. Okay, so I would say it's hovering right around 10 pounds. Yeah, I'd say it's hovering right around 10 pounds. Let's try the single action. 2.80. 3.10. Yes, 3.10. Read that off correctly. 3.14. So it's hovering right around 3 pounds. Single action. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. By the way, this does have a serrated wide trigger. That's really cool. Transfer bar in there. So it does not have the firing pin on the hammer like the old Smiths and stuff. So they were doing that back in the early 90s. There's just like a tiny bit of movement before you start engaging the double action on this. And then with single action, again, no movement. It's fantastic. I really dig these old Taurus, man. I think they're flipping cool. Serrations on the top of the gutter sight, man. These 3-inch 44 special revolvers, man, the best way I can say it is like the kids say, they have a vibe, man. I dig them. So let's get this out to the range for the live fire portion and just see how it shoots. Live fire portion of this review, we have our Taurus model 431 chambered in 44 special. We have 5 rounds of, we're shooting these Elmer Keith 44 special bullets. We got our C-Zone steel, customary C-Zone steel down there at 20 yards. Let's just fire it up, man, and see how this puppy shoots.
accuracy portion of this review, we have 5 rounds of our 240 grain Elmer Keith 44 Special. We have our USPSA target. We have a 3-inch shoot and see. I'm going to go back 7 yards. I'm going to fire all 5 shots at this. It is moving. With the wind blowing it like that. And we're going to see how it shoots. I am going to fire it single action to try to take as much of the human factor out of it and just try to test what the mechanical accuracy of this revolver is at 7 yards, which is the average defensive shooting distance. So let's just go do that. Go back here 7 yards and we'll... All right. Let's see exactly where it's hitting and if I can group this sucker. Okay, so we had our first 3 shots going pretty darn good right here. It is shooting left, at least with this ammunition. Shooting a little left. These 2 up here were me. I believe that if I did a better job, I could group them all right here. And as you can see, with the gutter sights, it's not, and this was a very low profile front sight. There's no way to adjust it. Maybe switch up different types of ammo. It might bring it a little bit back right. But that is definitely totally sufficient for a defensive pistol, which is what this is, not a target pistol. So let's go and get the final thoughts. All right, folks. So before we get the final thoughts, we're back here at 7 yards. I just want to see how fast I can empty this gun in a pseudo defensive situation from about 7 yards. So you saw the accuracy portion. We still have those there. I'm going to aim a little bit lower at the bottom of the A zone of that target and just see how fast I can fire 5 shots at the target. So I'm going to be aiming at the bottom A zone perforation. Here we go. All right, not bad. Definitely, let's go up here and look. So I was aiming right there. There, put 3 shots. Again, that's almost similar to that group. So I was aiming dead center when I shot at fast double action. Maybe this is me. That could be me shooting that sucker left. But either way, always got to keep practicing with double action revolvers. So now let's go and get the final thoughts. All right, folks, final thoughts on the Taurus model 431 chambered in, let's see if we can pick it up there, 44 Special. I think it's freaking cool, man. Now, I know this is a different setup than my normal final thoughts. We got Casper Mountain in the background. I don't know if the footage got corrupted, lost, if I might even just forgot to film it and just rolled out because it's getting hot out here. So here we are on the deck, but final thoughts remain the same. I think this thing is great. I think this is an era when Taurus really used to build solid revolvers. I dig the fact that it's in 44 Special. Don't sleep on 44 Special. 44 Special is awesome. All in all, man, I think they should reintroduce a model of this. That would be super freaking cool. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.